What is going on, gang? Once again, Michael or Legacy Killer HD back with another Red Dead Redemption 2 video for you. So for the last day or two, I've been holding off on uploading because there has been some news. That's kind of what I want to state. There has been news, but there hasn't been anything massive. I've been kind of waiting to see if Rockstar was going to make the grand announcement we've all been waiting for, which is the next gameplay video. I believe back in early August it was also on a Wednesday, but it's Wednesday today and nothing's came. It's actually kind of surprising because almost every weekday for the last week or two, Rockstar's had Red Dead Redemption 2 news, and today seems to be the first day, at least from them, we haven't had any specific announcement or tweet or anything Red Dead Redemption 2 related. But we did get some interesting news coming from PlayStation. So the other day we discussed that the PlayStation 4 Pro bundle for RDR2 was announced. It didn't really look all that special. It looks like just the basic PlayStation 4 Pro console and then a copy of Red Dead Redemption 2. But now on Amazon it has been listed, I believe it's at $399, but the backside actually reveals some very interesting information regarding the game. So first of all, the big takeaway that everybody has right now is that Red Dead Redemption 2 is confirmed to have at least 105 gigabytes in size, minimum, that's what it says. But the important thing to note is that this is for the PlayStation 4 Pro, so this could mean that this is 4K textures, and taking that into account, maybe the base game for the regular PS4 and maybe regular Xbox version would only be around 80, but that is still massive. I believe Grand Theft Auto 5 with all of its online DLCs is like around 70. Most games are only around 40 to 50, so it's massive. That could be because of the tons of dialogue that was recorded for all the various NPCs. It could also be because this is Rockstar's biggest world yet. Obviously that doesn't mean just size, but it also means depth and detail. But nonetheless, this is going to be a massive game that's going to take some time if you're ordering it digitally to download. Now, the other information coming from this is that Red Dead Online is confirmed to have 2 to 32 players. Now, this isn't anything too shocking, shouldn't surprise some. I think that's how Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption, that's the player size of both the online modes. But I will note that there has been an assumption of a battle royale, so does this kind of confirm that it's not happening? Not too sure. But there is also confirmation that the PlayStation exclusive content will be timed for 30 days. So if there's going to be a big Red Dead Redemption 2 online update, Xbox users will get it a month after PlayStation. This was kind of expected, but here's the confirmation. Now, there has been some other news that broke today that I want to discuss, and it's crossplay. Crossplay is something that a lot of people have wanted for the longest time. This is a big concern with Fortnite, and PlayStation announced finally today that it's going to be happening. They noted, "We will update the community once we have more details to share, including more specifics regarding the beta timeframe." Yes, this is starting as a beta today, and they also mentioned that there'll be statements regarding what this means for other titles going forward. Now, this could have huge ramifications for games like Fallout 76 and Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, we discussed recently in a video that there was rumors that Rockstar was pushing for crossplay last year for Red Dead Redemption 2. This was coming from Liam Robertson, a well-known insider. I believe he leaked a lot of stuff regarding LA Noire Remastered for the Switch, so he is very credible. But anyway, the point is there has been leaks pointing that Rockstar has been looking to do this with Red Dead Redemption 2, and this news only makes it seem even more likely that this could be a possibility. So if you're on Xbox and you want to play with your PlayStation 4 friends, this could be a possibility in the future for Red Dead Redemption 2. But now I want to proceed to yesterday's reveal. Yes, we got 6 new images of Red Dead Redemption 2. I didn't really find this too massive, but there is one specific image that we need to discuss. But first, I want to go through them. We first have an image of a moose, and actually if you look really close, you can see a cardinal on its back. Very, very cool. The next we get a shot of a fox and snow, and the detail to these animals is exceptional, and it just shows Rockstar's attention to detail and why we love them so much. The next shot we have is Arthur Morgan. It looks like he is hunting a deer. If you look very closely at his face, it's actually like a full-grown beard. Very, very cool. And then our next shot, it looks like we have some turkey vultures that are coming down. It looks like they're about to eat on a dead boar or wild boar, I think. I believe that's what it is. Can't really tell where this is located, but certainly another great image showing the ecosystem that is in place in RDR2. And then the next image we have some bison, and again, it's just the detail on these animals. If you were to give this to some people, they would think that these are real life images. And I actually think that this is located in the Great Plains. Very, very interesting. It kind of aligns with one of the scenes that we've seen before. I believe that was from the first trailer with that windmill in the background. But now to our last image is of the Gila monster. and this one has a black and white skin. And the thing that's interesting about this Gila monster is the one that was in the gameplay video was in orange and black, so it could be two subspecies, that's my guess. Now, the thing about this image, we're not actually discussing the Gila monster, it's the background and where it's actually located that everybody's talking about, because this is a location within Red Dead Redemption, but there's a lot of debate of where it specifically is. There's kind of a couple of theories. One of them says it could be in Nuevo Paraíso, that's the one I'm leaning towards, but there's also a theory that this is Rio del Lobo, and then there's another location a little bit further back which could be it as well. Either way, this does look like that Rockstar Games is teasing New Austin and Mexico, and I will say that Rockstar Games put this Gila monster in a certain way that it's very difficult to say for certain where it's actually at. Now, I will note the reason why I'm leaning more towards Nuevo Paraíso is that the specific rock that the Gila monster is on can't really be matched at all to any of the locations on the New Austin border that match up with this specific scene. So I could be wrong, but that's my takeaway. Maybe you guys have some other theories, let me know down in the comment section below, but it certainly does seem that Rockstar is teasing Nuevo Paraíso and probably New Austin. But there are some more details that we have to discuss. A huge shout out to Reddit user I am one of billions for summarizing some of the new gameplay information coming from Red Dead Radio episode 21, in which the hosts Jared Petty and Brandon Jones of Easy Allies discuss their time playing Red Dead Redemption 2, as yes, they are among the few to have the privilege to get a hands-on preview of RDR2 at Rockstar Games. Now, here are some of the new details that were mentioned. NPCs are visible from impressively far distances, which again, Rockstar has made the environment literally a character, so I think it's going to be important to see animals, NPCs, and all kinds of things from a far distance away, and also with Rockstar using better technology that makes things like this much easier. You can talk to groups of people rather than simply one-on-one. We've already heard about some of these interactions, like two NPCs having a conversation and Arthur Morgan getting close and they jump in and ask him for his opinion, so I like that. A lot of games really just kind of have one-on-one conversations, so I do like having more group interactions, I guess. Now, furthermore, you can unequip all your weapons by leaving them on your horse. Arthur will talk to NPCs automatically as well as manually. I think that was also included in Red Dead Redemption. John Marston would comment on certain things he saw, and one of the examples that was given for RDR2 is that Arthur Morgan will tease John about his scars when he walks past him. You can talk to people whilst performing other tasks, such as maintaining eye contact, conversation while pouring a cup of tea. I believe in the second trailer for Red Dead Redemption 2 we saw an interaction like that. I do wonder if that's just an NPC interaction and not an actual cutscene, and from all the details and things I've heard, it wouldn't surprise me. Now, continuing on, when you go into cold or hot weather, you will automatically equip or unequip a coat, which again, this is Arthur Morgan reacting accordingly to the weather. Continuing on, Rockstar's PR team laughed when asked if there was lots of customization options. We've discussed a whole lot about clothing, and in general stores, there is apparently 30 pages of different types of clothing that we can wear, and also you can make animal carcasses into hats and stuff, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of options. The game has a much slower pace in comparison to GTA 5 because it plays like a western, probably obvious when you're not having 150-mile-per-hour cars running by. And the last detail that was mentioned is that you have to make decisions quickly. If you witness someone getting robbed, the world does not slow down to make it easy for you. So we discuss a whole bunch of new Red Dead Redemption 2 information and news, and hopefully in the next coming days that gameplay video will come. I keep saying it, but I have a feeling it has to be near. GameStop has some type of big Rockstar event coming this weekend. They usually only hold these when a new gameplay or trailer premieres, so keep your eyes out for Thursday and Friday and make sure you have notifications on and are subscribed, as I will be updating you guys when or if this breaking news does come. There's still a lot of information to come, but this next gameplay video will probably be our last big single player related reveal. Afterwards, we should expect a Red Dead Online and launch trailer. Obviously, it seems more information will continue to be posted on RDR2's feature page, like rival gangs, more wildlife images, weapons, soundtrack details, and more. But I do want to mention lots of fake leaks are being spread right now, and soon there will be real ones going around, so be very careful. I won't be covering any of that as not to spoil the game for you and myself, but seriously, be careful. But thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy this video or found any informative value, and consider following me on some of my social media places like Twitter. I discuss a lot about Red Dead Redemption 2. That's really where you'll get my instant reaction on huge news like whenever a gameplay part 2 video comes. Anyway gang, we are now less than 30 days away, but remember, outlaws for life.